Underdog Fantasy continues to be one of the most fun and easiest ways to make some money watching your favorite sport. They'll even give you free money to play. The only thing you need to do is go to wewantpicks.com/underdog, use promo code WWP, and get all the free bonus matches. Get all the free incentives. Use all the free stuff to build an entry, make some money, and then have even more free stuff. It genuinely is incredibly flexible, incredibly fun, and a very easy way to make a couple of bucks on fight night. It's wewantpicks.com/underdog, promo code WWP. I'm about to give you 5 legs to an entry. We're going to focus squarely on UFC 308, but if you work your way across the top here, you'll see that this is every single sport. NBA is back. Major League Baseball is about to hit the World Series. College football's in full swing. NFL's in full swing. And not only do you have higher and lower lines for every single one of these sports, you could also mix and match, hop onto some bonuses, get some free squares, and do all that. Let's focus on UFC 308. Main event's a tricky one. I tend to want to go the higher on the fight minutes. I want to go that route. But Ilia Topuria is an absolute buzzsaw. Yes, Max is durable, all those things, but there is a first time for everything. I want to go the higher on fight minutes, but I'm not going to do it. There's some other spots that I'm a little more sure of. 87.5 significant strikes for Max. This guy's the all-time significant strike king. Literally has every single meaningful statistic and every single record when it comes to significant strikes. So the higher on that would make sense as well. We're going to leave it. We've got some others, but if you want to expand my entry or build your own, there's a little bit of a insight for you. We got Khamzat Chimaev. I was almost going to do the higher than a half a finish here. I think he finishes Robert Whittaker. The only reason I did not pull the trigger on that is because all of a sudden we're all finding out together in the last day or two that he's battling depression. His kid needs surgery. Like, there's a lot going on in that dude's life. So let me back off that just a nudge. If we take a look at the Lerone Murphy-Dan Ige fight, higher than 14.99 fight minutes, makes a ton of sense. Dan Ige is wildly durable. Lerone Murphy can finish, but not typically a wild, fast start finisher kind of guy. So we're going to add this in and maybe turn this into a 6-leg entry. We're going to continue to work our way down. I have no clue what's going to happen. I know Ankalaev is going to win, but I don't have, there's not a stat here. Just pick the winner. If we take a look at Sharabutin, let's expand that here. And I don't think he is going to win by finish. He has proven to not be a finisher inside the UFC. He has shown to be a very good technical striker, but he backs up. He uses a lot of kicks. And there's not a ton of insane explosive power there. His one and only finish in the UFC was against a guy that took a fight on 3 days' notice and flew to the other side of the world. So I don't think he gets a finish here. You could do the over 14.99 fight minutes, but I'm just going to... Picking somebody to not get a finish accounts for multiple outcomes. Over 14.99 fight minutes only accounts for one outcome. We'll continue to work our way down. We're going to go to Jeff Neal. I don't think Jeff Neal's getting a finish here either. If we take a look at half a finish, where is it? And we're going to go to lower. If you go ahead and you take a look at the illustrious, storied, former world champion career of Raffael dos Anjos, his opponent, he's not a guy that's getting finished. He's not a guy that's getting finished. And Jeff Neal is a guy that can fight a full 15 minutes, take his time, try to do things right, not come out and be insanely dangerous. Let's continue to work our way down. If we take a look at Rinat Fakhretdinov, we are doing the higher than 3 takedowns. This guy is an absolute takedown machine. His opponent's a tough, strong guy. Will probably work his way up at least one time. This likely goes to a decision. Rinat is not a finisher. So if he gets one takedown in every round and then there's a scramble and there's one other takedown, this hits. He cruises past this number multiple fights in his career, and I see more of the same here. So we're going to do that. If we continue to work our way down and look at the rest of these fights, Farid Bajarat, I'm going to higher on the takedowns as well. He just had 5 in his last fight. I think he's going to have a grapple-heavy game plan here. I think he's going to shoot a bunch of takedowns. Again, we just need one every round and then one more. Hugo Silva's a dominant striker, so I don't think Farid's going to waste any time messing around on the feet and is going to shoot those takedowns. So we're going higher there as well. Said Nurmagomedov is no longer fighting on this card. I don't know why that is still there. So we have 5 listed. We have 5 in our entry here. If we go up, there is another one that I like. Where is Bruno Ferreira? Where are you, bud? The Bruno Ferreira more on the significant strike line was one that I was looking at as well. Has this been removed off the board already? Or are my eyes not doing what they're supposed to do, which is see things? There it is. Higher than 23.5 significant strikes. We're going to add that. We now have a 6-leg flex entry. And the reason I'm adding this is because I think Bruno Ferreira is going to cruise past that number. He is going to be in there with a dangerous guy. He's going to be in there with a Boos, who offensively is dangerous, can be finished as well. I just think Bruno's going to come out guns blazing, let those hands fly. He's not really a guy that's getting past the first round, but even in those fights, he's getting past this number or right up to it. So I'm going to add that in there. This is a flex payout. If all 6 of these hit, you can see 9.09. We're almost 10 times our money. If 5 of them hit, because I missed one, we're still going to 1.41 times our money. And if only 4 of them hit, I've missed 2, only 4 of these hit, we still get some money. Let's just throw a couple of bucks at this. I already have basically this exact same entry built already, but let's go ahead and take a look. And we've got the 6-leg entry we just built right here. Lerone Murphy, higher than 14.99 fight minutes. The lower on the Charboutin finish. The lower on the Jeffrey Neal finish. The higher on the Renat takedowns. The higher on the Farid takedowns. And then the higher on the Bruno Ferreira significant strikes. This is the entry that I just gave you. You can mix and match. You can build your own. You could only use 2 pieces of this if you'd like, and then throw a bunch of money at it to make it safer. Either way, get your free money. Allow them to give you free money to experience the joy that is Underdog Fantasy. WeWantPicks.com/underdog, promo code WWP.